Hello everybody and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Where we left off, it took me an hour and a half to beat one battle, because that shit was obnoxious, and two, we left off at a cliffhanger, so to speak, where Mauvier suggests that we're going to kill the Four Hounds are going to kill themselves. If you're new here, there's about a 2 to 5 second delay between what you see on the video and what I see on the screen. I take a lot of screenshots for thumbnail purposes, and if at any point I edit anything out, it's because the gameplay was laggy and unwatchable. Go!
What?
Good enough. Let's hear it.
We can only do so much fighting individually, but what if we could crush them all at once? We can head to the four corners of the temple and knock down the pillars holding it up. That will destroy the temple and all of the corrupted inside. If all goes well, we will also prevent them from pursuing Lady Nell and the Divine Dragon.
And I just want to be clear, we all get flattened, right?
Correct.
I approve. If all the roads lead to death, let's at least take the one that brings those creatures with us.
It would appear this is our best option. Count me in.
But... yeah, I'll do it.
You are all certain about this?
At least we're going together, right? No one has to face the end alone.
Gregory, it will probably hurt a bit.
Yeah, I think so. But it's fine. If I remind myself this is the last pain I'll ever feel, I can bear it. I mean, I probably can. Yeah, I can.
Madeline, you are still so young in years. Perhaps there is a way for me to destroy two pillars, so you have a chance to escape.
Why? Are you afraid I won't be up to the task on my own?
No, not at all.
Then I reject your proposal. I want to share my fellow Wind's fate, whatever that may be. Besides, your plan depends on us destroying the four pillars at the same time.
I urge you, do not make this sacrifice just to be known as a hero. The dead do not hear praise.
I know. My mentor taught me that what's important is not praise, but what one achieves. And above all, living a life one can be proud of.
You really have grown into a splendid knight.
Hearing you say that, I can face whatever comes next.
Well, friends, looks like our time's up.
I'm glad we got this final chance to be together. I love you all.
You throw around that word a lot.
Now, let's destroy them! Lady Nell, this is as far as we go. Forgive us for not obeying your command to live. I hope you and the Divine Dragon find a way to save Lord Nil and live in happiness. Listen up, Four Winds. This is our final mission. Break the pillars!
What was that? I heard something.
My winds. No.
Nil.
My corrupted have performed better than I could have hoped. The temple has collapsed. And unless my senses have failed me, nothing within the rubble survives. The Four Winds are no more.
No!
How did this happen?
We were deceived. The Four Winds and I were attacked by the corrupted inside that temple. They remained behind so that I could escape and make my way to you.
No.
You refused to cooperate with me earlier, Divine One. Perhaps this will force your hand.
No!
If you value her life, you will meet me on the island that once floated among the clouds.
Nil, stop! What do I do? An island that was in the clouds.
Samenaminan.
It has been some time since those twins betrayed me. Soon, my foe will strike me down. Perhaps I will deliver a killing blow in turn. It matters not. All is in motion. My child will realize my desires. Meanwhile, the divine dragon will die childless, with no heir and no legacy. The fool. My pawns move as I will them to, without hesitation. But I wonder, how long will that son of mine keep up this ruse of being Nell's twin? After all, her real twin is no more. That failure died long ago.
Unexpected.
Do you wish to remain innocent, holding fast to the teachings you follow? Or will you seize victory, your hands stained with the blood of old friends? The most unbearable pain is now a fond memory, a desperate dream. But I know the truth. In this world, there is no eternity. Now is the time to awaken.
I am reminded of when we were young. You always slept deeper and later than me. I would anxiously wait for you to awaken. Outside, the world was full of foes. I could do nothing on my own. I could not transform, no matter how I wished for it. I was a powerless whelp. A failure. I was convinced I would not survive long.
You had so little hope.
You are awake. I would advise you not to consider transforming and fleeing. You will lose any part of you that moves from that spot.
Please stop this, Nil. There is no reason to pursue power here. You cannot rule an empty world. You and I are all that remain.
Power is purpose. This world means nothing to me. If it must be destroyed to achieve my ends, then so be it. But you would not understand that. You know nothing of weakness, of humiliation.
That is all in the past. Your friends love you. Think of our time at Lethos Castle. All of us together, as a family.
Thinking of that age of lies fills me with nothing but resentment.
You cannot mean that.
It is amusing to hear you say we were a family. The irony is so delicious, I simply must share. I am not your twin brother. I took the place of young Nil when he and I were children. Your precious twin, the one you so yearned to protect that you fled our father and risked all. He has been dead for quite some time. Do you see it now? You are alone. Your beloved divine dragon, the Four Winds, your real twin brother, all gone. Isn't it wonderful? At last, we will face each other as true peers. And when that struggle finally ends, you can put an end to me.
What?
I have always been a miserable and lonely child. I cannot even recall the face of my own twin. I knew you would never forgive my deception. But for a time, I cherished being your Nil. You were so gentle and giving with me. So kind. I began to think of you as my one true sister. Even now, the memory of our time at Lethos Castle is priceless to me. But that treasure is a stolen one. And this pain is unbearable. So please, please put an end to my misery.
What is this, Nil? Tell me what is happening.
No. No! Put an end to my misery? Pathetic, laughable. Father laid his hand upon my chest. He named me his true heir. I cannot stop until his ambitions are fulfilled. Surely that is what he intended me to achieve. No, he would not call me his heir otherwise. Perhaps it was a trick, or simple pity. I do not know. Curse this pain, it never ends.
Nil, stay with me.
I will prove my worth. I will avenge Father, carry out his will, and become heir to the Fell Dragon legacy.
So, the Somniel of this world has fallen. I guess I'm not surprised.
Divine One, you came.
I'm only here for Nell. Please, let her go.
Dispel the ward on the final bracelet and I will consider it.
The ward? What are you talking about?
This is the bracelet of the three houses.
Oh. I forgot about them. I am actually scared for this.
A ward has been placed upon it, so that none may access its power. The emblems within cannot be roused, nor can the bracelet be moved from this location.
So the Somniel fell from the sky, but it didn't knock the bracelet loose. Must be frustrating.
Quite. The Divine Dragon told me about the ward just prior to the final battle against Father. It can only be broken by the one who placed it, and that fool is now dead. Which is why I could not become Father's true heir, not even with all 7 bracelets. It was your arrival that rekindled my hope. I have long anticipated this moment.
Because I can remove the ward.
You can, and you will, or I will slay Nell.
Do not do this, Divine One.
I have to. For you, Nell. It's done. Satisfied?
The last of the bracelets is finally in my hands. Awaken, emblems! Grant me my desire! At last, Father, I have finally succeeded!
Just look at this. Actual main character, side character, main character. No fucking idea, but you're boring as shit. Main character, well, kind of main character. Main character, piece of shit side character. Boobs. Damn. I guess, Dimitri and Claude fans don't matter, according to this game. Lovely.
I've done what you asked. Now release Nell.
Why would I do that, now that I have what I want?
Monster!
Why do anime characters think that will work? Why? Of course they're not. Of course the enemy's not going to do what the good guys want. Hello?
Farewell, wretched sister.
No! That's quite enough!
What is this?
Celestia! Gregory! Madeline!
Are you injured, Lady Nell?
My winds. Words cannot express my relief. I am glad to see you well.
Wait, where's Mauvier?
Divine One, Lady Nell. I'm so sorry. Mauvier is...
What happened?
The pillars have been destroyed. Now the temple will collapse. Goodbye, my dear family.
Mauvier? Did you... Is that a warp staff? Where's Celestia? Did you send her outside?
This was always my intention. Why should all of us die when only one of us need remain here?
You idiot! You can't warp yourself out with that! Give it over! If anyone's staying behind, it's me!
Gregory, you are Celestia's new second-in-command. Serve her well.
Why didn't you tell us, Mauvier?
Madeline, I wish you the greatest happiness. I see now that protecting you was my...
Stop that! Stop saying goodbye! I thought we'd go together. I would not have to say this. Mauvier, I love...
There. It is done. I am sorry I had to deceive you all. You were my family. And I am grateful for every day we spent together. But that time is over. Now you must carry on without me. Lady Vale, I will be with you soon.
Bye, bitch!
No. Mauvier.
So, I will say this. I originally had this DLC as about a 3 out of 10 because they love just killing off our allies throughout the game. It's very clear that this is an alternate world where the bad guys technically lived and the good guys died. So I was ready to say that this DLC sucked, that the story sucked, that I didn't have fun. It's not over yet. And just from that bit alone, from Mauvier sacrificing himself while the interesting characters live, it just shot it up to about a 9 out of 10. Because I fucking hate Mauvier. If you watched my main playthrough, you'll know why. And I can't exactly say why, because this kind of happens around Chapter 7, and the Mauvier thing happens in Chapter 21. But this also explains how we can get these 3 characters. Nell, I don't know if we're going to get Nil, I assume we do. Because I assume the evil of Nil gets purged at the end here. We get these 4, and then we don't get a second Mauvier. That makes sense. I knew these 3 were going to be savable, so to speak, because why would they make them heroes just to kill them off? Unless you're pulling a Scarlet from Fire Emblem Fates, who only existed to die. But because Mauvier sacrificed himself, I suddenly love this story. Even if the Four Hounds are now boring. They're playing sad music, but I'm very happy. If I had good editing skills, I would edit out the background music and put in very cheerful music, but I can't do that because I am bad at editing.
The end.
To think I stilled only one of you awful winds. How are you alive? No matter. You are all detestable in the eyes of Lord Sombron. And you will perish here.
No, Nil. We won't let you follow in Sombron's footsteps. We'll stop you from becoming his heir, whatever it takes. Winds, now!
Yes. You may have killed one of us, but we are still a mighty tempest.
I won't back down. Mauvier would tell me to be brave as the new second-in-command.
When my liege walks down the wrong path, it's my duty to stop them. I'll do what I must.
I cannot bear to lose any of you. Not one more person. Let this be our final battle, brother.
Please, you have to stop him. You can have all that remains of my power.
I don't like when they do this. Makes me very uncomfortable to see both of the protagonists next to each other.
This is so much. Thank you. I will not fail.
Allies who were defeated in the fell Xenologue will return after the battle is over. Don't worry about losing anyone. Go all out for victory. Are they going to do what I think they're going to do and have all of the previous bodies alive again?
Yes.
So what's likely going to happen is this battle is not going to be done in one part, but rather multiple parts, because what I'm assuming happens is, even though it shows one revive stone here, I'm going to assume we have to take down all of the heroes here, essentially freeing the emblems from them, or what's not. So, with that said, we'll play a little bit of today's part, or this part, but I'm gonna try to get the special dialogues, but like, I'm not bringing in Bunei, so we're not gonna get Fagato. I have Kagetsu with me, so I can maybe beat Ivy with him. I have Lewis to fight against Celine. I have Doucheron to fight against Alfred. I did show Jade and Amber, so I don't know if he has any more. I have Marin, so I can fight Tamara with that. Hortensia... Wait. Alcryst. I believe I brought Citrine with me, so I can maybe find him there. Hortensia, I fought Gold Mary and Rosado before, and Hortensia herself. So I think that's it. I don't have enough to bring in, like, everyone, like, Ivy versus Ivy and Hortensia versus Hortensia. Like, I don't have enough for that. But, hopefully, I have... Okay, I do have her. And I brought in Yunaka because it's been a while. So, let's just do a few battles with these guys. Fight.
This terrain is unstable. We should hurry toward that island to the northwest.
Cool.
Let's go! How exciting!
Oh wait, I should check out. Aha! Immediately, there's archers. Immediately. So I gotta be cautious. But also...
All right.
I live to serve.
Give me a task.
By all means.
Very well.
I'm your knight to command.
Yes. Tell me where.
Yes.
I'm all set.
Man, everything about you is just so boring. Where did I put people? Okay. Oh, she has Thoron. Let's go.
Result to be proud of.
Oh, I am definitely proud of you. You needn't worry. This is probably gonna be a bad idea, but we'll find out in the next part. Aha!
Rest easy now.
Alright. I can't... Okay. I can bring Ivy here. And Zephyr here. Amazing that I finally learned her name once she's playable. Because her name always escapes me. And Doucheron. Can you actually do damage? Fel Arcana. Yeah, that's what I thought. I assume that we can't actually fight him until we break the seal. But with that, I'm going to pause this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Jackass, out!